Is it
like
rhythmic?
big bandy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like finger twanging.
Like bluegrass.
Yeah, no, it was different. It wasn't what I expected. What I was like, tenor banjo lessons on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, music, like I said, I thought that I was going to go places with music, and then I found movies, and with an edit, it's another temporal art where you kind of control somebody's experience through time, and music and movies are one of the only two ways, besides like a freeway, that you control somebody's experience all the way through. So maybe that's why it's easy to go back and forth between the two.
I'm a photographer, and I always thought that a picture is worth 1,000 words. And that's not my idea. As an idea that was passed down to me. But if a picture is worth 1,000 words, then what is, a million pictures strung together for a movie? Like,
it's all about the spaces in between.
Right.
What you're not seeing in some instances. A lot of times, like especially nowadays, think about a movie trailer. Let's really look at what percentage of the video is black frame. It's a lot.
Yes, it's
like 5%
in a
of the
world
video
where
it's all black. Yeah.
Just leaves it to the imagination and to the music, really.
Well, yeah, it's like you gotta let some things simmer and let some light pop, and that was advice that I did get from my teacher when I was like 15. He's like, you know what, you use the black frame really well, so keep it up. And I'm like, all right. So I've been keeping my eye on that.
The black fucking frame.
Exactly. Like,
interesting.
Wow. Yeah. No, I love it.
I swear I was gonna say something. Do you have anything to say right now?
It's a scary world. Like, who knows what's around the corner as far as career paths and everything go.
Yeah. I know what I was gonna say. Emotion. How is working with actors and trying to like pull emotion out of an actor?
Well, I mean, when you're trying to get somebody to emote, it all comes from a good script. Like parentheticals in a script, like things in parentheses that say like cheerful or something, they don't need to be there for the most part, because an actor is supposed to be the guy who interprets that script and who that character is and finds what they're feeling. But in the moment, like there was one piece I did where this guy was really fearful that this gang was gonna go kill his wife and baby. So to get him there, it really just didn't take much, because we were out in the woods. It was a period piece, so everybody was dressed up and such, and yeah, he was just such great talent. It just comes down to the right casting. And
Christopher said that was one of the ones that really it grabbed his emotion. By the end, he was gripped.
Yeah.
And it was really short. It was a really short scene that we saw on JakeBossMedia.com.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's I worked with Josh Kennedy on that, and he had this vision of kind of like a Pony Express thing and somebody getting robbed. But then, with movies, you always start late and end early. So the whole story is this big, and you show this much, and you can get some great stuff out of that. Because why waste time exposition here just to get to there? So. He had this vision of the story and everything, and we had gone searching for places and couldn't find the right spot, and searching for all of the props and the art related stuff, such as like wardrobe and all that, and he kept like worrying through and through, like, this isn't gonna work, we're gonna get screwed over, I really think the location's gonna fall through. And we really didn't get the location until 30 minutes before, which is bad news when you're shooting, because people aren't going to show up if you say, hey, this is where we're going in a half an hour.
Right.
They're going to the wrong spot, and that did happen. But you know, a lot of times when you're co-directing or something with somebody like that, you have to stop and say, you know what, man, don't worry about it. Even though you might be concerned on the inside, you have to say, don't worry about it. It's all going to be okay. We're going to make this happen no matter what, and everything's going to be worth it in the end.
Well, people feed off of each other's energy. So if you're freaking out, other people freak out, and that's where my stress comes from. Is where when other people are freaking out, I can't help but like see that and feed off of that energy. So it's always better to be the level head in situations.
And you know, in an edit when you're directing, that can be almost as important as when you're on set, because you can take stuff. Like I know a lot of my peers have taken stuff from when somebody says like cut or roll camera, and the camera's just getting set and the actor's getting in their mind and everything and getting into character. They'll use those shots, and the heads and tails are end up being really powerful. But say in the middle of a take you decide to let it simmer on somebody a little bit longer, or you know, cut abruptly to another person as they're talking. It can really screw with somebody's performance if you don't do it right.
You don't want to throw somebody off.
Right.
Hello.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. Do you want to come say hi?
No.
Okay. You don't have to.
That's
I did admire your Squidward
Thanks.
house over here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really nice.
I worked really hard.
You said you were proud of it. I mean, I'd be proud of it too. But, hello.
Hi. Do I leave now?
You can leave if you'd like.
You can sit on the couch.
If you sit on the couch, you'll probably
Why?
you'll probably be in the shot if you sit on the couch.
I'm just gonna get the Cocoa Puffs.
Alright, you can get Cocoa Puffs. There's no worries. So what you said that the world for a videographer or a filmmaker is scary. So
Yeah.
what's your next move?
Well, what I've been doing as of now is my most recent project was Star Wars Empire Strikes Back trailer.
I saw that today. It was really cool.
Well, I wanted to take a movie where you had all these assets available, because you know you got the whole Lucasfilm library and the score and everything available to you, because they want you to make stuff.
Right.
And I tried to make my version of it, and there's one part that I'm not so happy with. You know, like around the 1/3 mark, I just cut that out. But I had to say, you know what, I got to be done, because you know I was working on it for 6 weeks. So I had to, you know, get rid of this back burner project and start something else. So I'm gonna try to cut movie trailers for a while and keep putting out more and more. Try to find movies with assets that you can use, and you know that studios are really happy about you using. Like Star Wars, you know, it's just so lucky that they allow you to do that. But I'm thinking about doing The Graduate next.
Huh.
Because, you know, the Simon and Garfunkel soundtrack is so iconic to that movie, and I think that it'd be pretty easy to cut around the music and stuff. Like in a movie where there's constantly music playing, you can't really cut anything. But where it's sparse, you know, it's a lot easier. And it's such a classic film, and if I can find a high quality version, people can see it a new way. I think it would add to the genres that I can do.
I guess the last thing that I have is we have a show, an art gallery that we're putting on.
Yeah.
In January 23rd. It's called Fourth Effing Friday, because it's the fourth effing Friday of the
I
month.
imagine so.
And we're inviting all of the artists that we interview to come meet and greet, or if
Okay.
you have art to sell, you're more than welcome to bring art to sell.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not really like a buy and sell thing,
But you could come
bring business cards.
Yeah, bring business cards, come meet people, and I mean, it's always cool to find other artists that are willing to collaborate. I know there will be other filmmakers there, and hopefully some actors
Nice.
and models and
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, where's it at?
It's gonna be at our place.
Okay.
And I'll send you an invite on Facebook and
Yeah.
everything. But yeah, man, we'd love to have you, and you're more than welcome to bring girlfriends
What
and
about
children.
the Squidward's house?
If you brought Squidward's house, I'd be very happy.
It's appropriate for every occasion.
Sure is.
Well, what I told her is it's got the same level of appropriateness. because
All right,
it's
we've
never
been talking about it. We gotta show it.
appropriate.
All right. That's not gonna work. I can't twist that. All right. So there's Squidward's house. It was handmade by, what is your name?
Catherine.
Catherine. Thank you for sharing this with us today. Yeah, so Jake, Boss, and Catherine will hopefully be at 4th Effing Friday to give out business cards and meet people. That's all I have for today.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for having me to your home. It's been a blast. All right, thank you. We love you. Goodbye.